Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Connie Douglas from Great Stamping with Connie. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada, and I would like to welcome you to CraftSpot. At least I hope that's what I'm doing. Uh, Technology, it's okay, I think. I'm pretty sure that we're live, and I'm pretty sure we're on my business page. What I don't get with this way this is set up is notification, sort of right at the moment that I'm going live. And so, you know, so I hope I'm live. Anyway, and the other thing I didn't do is test my microphone. So I'm going to apologize and just do a really quick and test. I heard that. So I think we're all good. Sorry, I just didn't want to record this whole thing and then find out that there is no sound or something because, things are still new with with all this technology stuff. So anyway, oh my gosh, busy day, busy week, busy month, busy time. Anyway, say hello if you're on here joining me, please. Where are we? It is Tuesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. That's when CraftSpot is. It's on Wednesday. It's been a short week already, or it's been a busy week. Stop babbling. Um, the weekend, girls' getaway weekend. Oh my goodness. It was last weekend and it was awesome. There was 26 of us and we had the best time. Um, Amazing food, wonderful accommodations, great group of ladies. Oh, just very special people. And it was so good to um, make some new friends, reconnect with some that I don't see all that often, and then connect with friends that I've had for a long time, and you never see them enough. So it was everything and more, and it was wonderful. So looking forward to the next one. Don't have a date for my next one. I know a few people have asked, and I will get one out there as soon as I can. Um, but I can't. They have nothing left for the month of September. I already checked on that. And so we are into at least October, and they won't let us book that until May. So it's going to be a little while before I can get a date. So I apologize, but it's out of my control. And so it's a bit of a tough one right now. Anyway, hold tight. I will be sure to let you know, and it will be awesome. But anyway, moving on. Uh, I am getting ready for OnStage, our Stampin' Up! Conference is this coming weekend in Houston. So I am flying out tomorrow morning. The flight leaves at, I forget what time, 7:20 or something. Not a bad time, except you have to get there in the wee hours to do the 3 hours for international flights and all that stuff. So I will be up early tomorrow, and I will likely nap on the airplane unless I'm busy finishing my swaps because I'm behind on them. Yes. Anyway, um, what else? My flyer for my March card class has gone out. So if you want in on that, we are going to use the Simply Zinnia bundle. It's a brand new online exclusive bundle and bright, pretty spring colors. Just, you just look at it, it makes you smile because it's bright and happy and like a sunny day and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, that is out there. Take a peek for that. And let's get to some crafting, shall we? Okay. Uh, switch this. There we go. Okay. So here is the card that I wanted to share with you today. This is one of the make from our girls' getaway weekend. And I like it because I love the stamp set. If you are not familiar with it, it is Feathered Flight. It is an online exclusive stamp set, so you can find it in my online store, but you won't see it in any catalog. But I just love the birds. And look, new day, new adventure. That's a wonderful sentiment. Thinking of you, always, always necessary. I'm glad you're in my life. And I like that too. But for this card, I didn't actually use any of those sentiments. because of what I wanted to do this with the circles, and so it didn't leave a lot of room for sentiment because of course I didn't want to cover that all up. So I have used the happy birthday from the So Sincere stamp set. So there are wonderful sentiments in this stamp set, but I'm not using them today. But there you go. So you may look at this and say, okay, yeah, that's a fine card, lovely. Like, what's the big deal with it? Well, here's what I think is a little bit of a big deal. The card base. Check out the card base. Can you see that? Can you tell? Can you? Where's something bright? Look, I'll do this. Can you see that? It's vellum. This is our vellum cardstock, and I've used it as my card base. I think that's kind of cool. Just it's not way wild over the top, but something just a little different. Something that makes you go, "Oh my gosh, look at that vellum! Oh no!" Well, now you know. So that is our card. So, um, standard card base, except that it's made out of vellum cardstock and not paper cardstock. I guess would be the alternative. But you can cut this and score this and everything just like our regular cardstock. It is nice and heavy, so it's durable and will make a nice base. Okay. Get it folded properly. So there's our card base. Now, with vellum, you do need to be just a little bit aware of your adhesive showing up. But we'll see how it looks. I had things showing through here, so I put an extra piece of cardstock there. You don't necessarily need to. I have made these cards previously where I have not put that piece of vellum in because you really couldn't see much. So you just need to sort of judge what shows through and whether you like the look or not. So entirely your call. So, oh, I think this is not a good glue to use. We're going to set this guy aside while we are live and grab this one, which has got more glue in it and hopefully will flow a little bit easier. You won't have to wait for me to shake it every 2 seconds. So this is the Perennial Lavender Designer Series paper. Everybody got a package of this in their goodie bag. And I know, like, look, I'm putting glue all over and covering up those beautiful colors, but I wanted this to be a masculine themed card. And so I thought, and I do like this. I mean, look at those little feathers. I think it's really, really great designer series paper on this side as well. And there's lots of other pieces with really gorgeous colors. So, so I'm using this one. So there. And I do have some tape runner here, but I also happen to know it's going to run in any second. So I'm going to reach back here and grab another one. I guess I could finish this one, couldn't I? Just, you can see but there, you can see the red in there, which means we're coming very close to the end. Okay, so that's that layer. Then I have 2 circles that are 2 3/8. So 2 3/8 circle punch. Oh, better. I can show you this way. And then I've also got 2 early espresso circles that are 2.5 inches. So that's what I'm going to use for these guys, and going to stamp them with pecan pie. Hello, Lori. Welcome. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm just going to stamp these guys onto here. There's my ducks. Got my ducks in a row. Actually, possibly should re-ink this. It saw a lot of use on the weekend, so I think it'll be okay for this. But get out my re-inker before I put this away and just give it a little extra ink love. So that's it for that. And then my sentiment, 1/2-inch strip, and I'm going to stamp it with early espresso ink. Now, and this is a vertical sentiment, which I think is cool. But I can't stamp vertical sentiments vertically and do well with it. So I've got this horizontal. It doesn't make any difference. I just seem to have way better luck stamping it horizontally. So that's what I have learned to do. Okay, and then I'm going to just bring in my paper snips, and I'm going to snip this off at the bottom, and I think I need to trim this just a tiny bit at the top. There we go, and then I have, oh, why does that not look, oh, it's very narrow. I think I'm just going to, when you're cutting such small dimensions, sometimes it gets a little tricky, and I didn't check this one. So I'm going to get out my guillotine cutter and just apologize if my head is itchy. I take the smidge off of that side, the smidge off of this side. One of my optional classes at the weekend was to make boxes, and of course, when you make a box lid, you need to shift your cardstock a smidge. So I looked at everybody. Do you all know what a smidge is? No. Most of them knew. And one woman said, no. And I said, it's like a bean bit or a titch. They're all important sizes when you are making cards. So I might need just a tiny bit more up here. Sorry, didn't mean to bonk you guys there. Just tricky right on the edge of the structure, but I think that will be okay. Alrighty, and then we're just going to put this onto our cardstock, and then I will trim it to an appropriate length. So I think while I'm here, I'm using liquid glue for all of these things because they are all narrow borders. And just need that little extra moment to move things around. This project, or this part of it, I need to use tape runner to adhere to my belt because I find it shows. I don't know that it shows less than liquid glue, but liquid glue obviously is not as even as tape runner. Tape runner, just a nice strip so that if you do see it, sometimes it's not really that noticeable. There we go, and just use those circles as guide for this. Far. Just going to put the lid on the glue and turn this over, give it a nice press. Being very careful because I don't want to move this. And then I'm just going to snip that off. And now we have our nice border. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do next? Next, we really should look for the glue or the ribbon. I have the ribbon here. I put a piece of it because it was in the card kit. I'm actually putting together a kit that was not completed. I had some extras because you never know. Okay, this is going to my glasses to read it. Pecan pie. I think it's called center stripe ribbon. Really nice ribbon, nice and soft. I do believe it will tie a lovely bow. We're not doing a lovely bow because this is, you know, a little more masculine in nature, so we probably don't want a bow on it, but I have to really quickly, you would have to straighten this a little bit, but there you go. So yes, it will tie a very nice bow quite easily. So the only thing, it does fray somewhat easily. It hasn't been a problem. And this card was manhandled all weekend. And you can see just a tiny bit of fray there. Maybe you can see, you know, but not a lot. So although it does, it may fray, it's not a whole lot right now. This is always the tricky part. Where do I want to put the adhesive to attach this? Because it's always backwards when you turn it over. So I'm going to put this here. I'm going to be generous putting it all over the place because I don't know where I want it until I flip this over and it's like, oh, right, that's not where I'm not sure how long I want it. This is possibly a little long. This whole piece of ribbon is a little long, so I think I could have my ribbon scissors here, but I am just going to cut this somewhat shorter, too short, and end up. You can cut it off, but you can't put it back on. Just a little bit of fiddly part. There we go. I think this will work. I'm just going to set that there. This one's going to go down flat. This will pop up over top of it. And then that will work perfectly. Okay, we can do this. So this out here. Oh, see, there's the end. We're good. This here. Okay. Could be over just here. Ah, that sticky stuff. I use the Seal Plus. I like it better than just the regular seal. I just find it easier to work with, and it does have a really nice stick to it. So, but it is very sticky. Okay, now I am just going to put some of these dimensionals right over top of this ribbon, just for a little extra security as we pop things up. Don't need one of something. There we go. Okay. Put this right there. And then I'm also going to put dimensionals on my sentiment. I'm using up edges, which is probably kind of appropriate since I get, well, dimensionals would fit on there. It's not that narrow, but I'm just going to put this guy right in here. There we go. And now I am going to use this, and I'm going to go, I think, I don't know that I need to go all across. I was thinking if I went all the way across, it would look more uniform. But I think I'm just going to do my standard adhesive bit on there. And I'm going to put it down onto here, my card base. There we go. And then, the moment of truth, we will open this up and see. So, you can you can see this. I'm thinking because this is dark cardstock, it is showing. If I'd had a lighter color, some of the other cards that I made had a light colored background, and I think then it doesn't show as much. So we will put a piece of white onto here and onto here, and that that will just hide everything. I'm just gonna see. Don't know. Oh, I could put these little guys inside, couldn't I? Maybe we'll do that while we were up here. So, assuming I can get them. There we go. They're kind of flying this way. Maybe we'll put them here. And they'd be flying off my card. Sure. What the heck? Yeah. Focus. Put them there. Wonder if they should have been done. I think we'll try once more. I think to get it just a little bit inkier. And then we'll have a choice. It's probably a little bit better. Okay. And I'm just going to clean this off. One moment here, so I don't forget, don't lean in it, you know, all the usual stuff that I have been known to do. Actually, I don't lean in my ink too often. That's not, I do other things, so. There we go. Now, what I am going to do here, I am going to put adhesive. I can see where I want my paper, so I'm just going to put adhesive on here. Inside. So, and then I can put this piece of cardstock right over top. So, and so you don't see it on the front, and it covers up the back. Okay. And then for this one, what I'm going to do, this is my back. This is the light one. I'm going to put my adhesive on. Oh, this is the back now, isn't it? That's okay. I think that might work. So we'll just, maybe we won't put a little dab of adhesive on that edge there. And then what you do, so now I'm putting it right side. Right, so there are a few challenges with vellum that you don't have to worry about when you're using cardstock, as in the paper is only two-sided. If what you've got on the back is okay to show. And then I'm just closing my card base, but look, that's going to be okay. It's actually going to be good. See, it's a happy mistake. So there's my birds flying inside, and there they are coming through the vellum on the back. I like it. I like it. Okay, a happy mistake. See, or I planned it that way all the whole time. Okay, so there's the card. One other sort of quick thing that I thought I would share with you, and I just want to is I have two more circles here, and I was just going to stamp these guys again. I'm just going to go to the edge to try to get a little more of the ink on this. Stamp these guys down. Circle. And stamp my rock. Other circle. Oh, that's
just messy. Same when you're trying to get more ink. You have to be careful that you don't get too much ink. Happens to right. Okay. Try this once again. You can save that if you have if you push straight down, as long as you don't rock, which clearly I did. But anyway, okay. So now we have our two images stamped once again. Just give me half a second here. I'm going to clean off these stamps. And then I'm going to bring in my stamps, and I think maybe I want it over all, and perhaps like yellow. There's although this is the dark. Oh, let's see that can dark mossy meadow. I'm not positive I'm not too dark, but and then I am just going to this little scrap. There's light bulb, and this is light mossy meadow. There's dark bulb olive. So the light mossy meadow is quite similar to the old olive, not exactly the same, but anyway, what I'm going to do is just add in some color here. This is perhaps too light, so better to start too light than too dark, but you don't see that too well. So come over with our dark old olive. And I'm mostly filling in the blank lines, but just go down here a bit as well. I'm not quite. I meant to take a picture of this. My girlfriend Joanne did this on the weekend, and it just added to it, and I like the look. So it's like, hey, I want to try that. And now I'm just filling in with the green. It almost looks like they're on the grass. I should perhaps add some blue, should I? Yeah. Okay, so you know, things you need to play with. So here's the rocks, and I'm just gonna go in these white spaces here. May take a little bit of play, which I obviously haven't done before right now. So, you know, you get to see me test this out. This is the light mossy meadow. This will be just a darker. Come under some of that color. Other places where there's color. What do we think? Yes, no, oh, it's that doesn't actually show too well. Far from the camera. Said, whoops. So there we go. So just a little different look. Could add some blue so they're not quite in the swamp, or maybe a little bit more in the lake. What do we have for blues? Even the pretty peacock might have been a good option. Not sure. Let's just put this over. Definitely blue. ish. Maybe we'll add some of this. This may go down fast here. I don't know. We'll see. I think this might be okay. I think I like it with a little bit of blue in it more than just the green looks a little bit swamp-like, but where's the blue has more of a water feel to it. I'll just come over here as well. Some of this. A little more blue. Well, let's see. I'll put it back up again. And you can see I like it with a little more blue in it. Maybe I should try it just in the blues and sort of skip the greens or go very pale green. I'll have to play with that a little bit, but I do like, and it's, you know what, it's not something I would tend to think of to add a Stampin' Blend over top of something that I've inked and stamped. So that's just one small aspect of what happens at these girls' getaway weekends. The inspiration, the sharing, the hey, look what I tried and it turned out great, and all those things. It's a part of the weekend, and I love that about it. So there we go. Okay, let me just come back here. Put me back in. There we go. So that's my card for today and my little bit of coloring that I wanted to share with you. I hope you like it. I hope you feel inspired to try something with some stamping or some coloring or vellum cardstock. It's a really neat concept of sort of a, you know, it's totally different, but it's not all that different. Easy to do. Our vellum cardstock is readily available from my online store. So next time you're ordering, maybe add a package and play around with it. See what you think. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. There will not be a Connie's Craft Along tomorrow because I will be in Houston uh, tomorrow evening, and I will actually even be at a Stampin' Up event. So it's not just arriving and getting ready. It's right into it starts tomorrow afternoon. So right into all the fun there. So stay tuned. I will have lots to share with you when I return, and we'll go from there. Take care, everyone. Have an awesome day, and I hope to craft with you again really soon. Bye for now.